Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. You know the channel?
Yes, we're transforming to this
Hello
channel
everyone,
now.
this is Halfstack. I want to talk to you about the biggest scam.
Ooh,
It's being undetected, okay? As we
under
Yeah,
the
it's under the
radar.
radar. Okay, gamers need to rise up, but I think they're not
Okay,
going
okay,
to. But the
great.
the issue here is
You're gonna rise up for the
no,
gamers.
it's a group thing. It's not a one man thing. I can't do it by myself.
Yeah, yeah, but someone gotta lead it, right?
I will be the leader, yeah. As long as we get
Oh,
enough
okay.
people. All the half stack fans. Okay?
Yes.
The issue here
Yeah.
is as games become more digital, like as companies start pushing
Right.
digital, people are buying digital games, but and they're not buying the physical copies anymore as much. So one thing
Okay.
Nintendo did for Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid, so you see Metal Gear Solid, they're releasing Metal Gear Solid
Yeah.
on the Switch. These are like just ports
Okay.
from
Cool.
other
Cool.
systems. But
Yeah.
what they're doing is, if you buy the physical copy of this game,
Yeah.
the actual cartridge is only holding 2 GB of the game. But when you when you insert it into your
Oh.
Switch, you have to download an
Okay.
additional 50 GB onto your Switch. What is this bullshit? No fucking way. You're expecting people to do this. What's the point of even having the physical cartridge then in the first place? Yeah,
Right.
so
Right. Right.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is just like a huge scam. Like, how do you feel about that?
But I feel like this is not like just to the Switch. I feel like they have always done that. It's like as soon as you get the game, there's like a 100 GB update.
So I think some companies do worse and some companies are better. Like sometimes there's like
Yeah.
a day one patch for a game, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's like maybe
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's like 1 GB. It's not the entire game. This is literally the entire game. You're downloading the entire
Right.
game. You might
Right.
as well not even have the physical cartridge.
Right.
Like when
Interesting.
you
Well, how much of the like so I know like graphics take a lot of probably majority of the like the gigs, right?
Sure.
Guessing. I don't know, like the resources, I don't know, the drawings, the artwork. Like that should be bigger than the code, right? Itself, like the actual game
well,
code.
a lot of this in the a lot of the space here for Metal Gear Solid, it's a lot of cutscenes.
Yeah.
Cutscenes.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually?
cutscenes take up a huge amount. I think looking at the article, there is
Okay.
I can't remember the specific amount. I think it was around like 20 gigs of cutscenes.
Holy shit.
It
So
was
like how much is the total?
it was like 54. You download 54.
So half of it is just
Yeah, it's
cutscenes.
insane. But it looks like they didn't really optimize the spacing there. But yeah, when you download games or when you buy games, do you like buying the physical
Yeah.
copy or do you like digital?
I like the physical copy. I like having the physical copy. But then again, I'm very old school, like PS2, PS1 days, right? Where digital wasn't even a thing, right? Where
Yes. Do you think
the CD or the cartridge had pretty much the whole game in it, and that was it.
So do you think now it's like a Zoomer thing? Like all the Zoomers they prefer digital now, and that's what because I think digital is taking over. Like people aren't buying
Right.
physical copies as much. Do you think like the new
I think-
generation?
I don't think it's Zoomers, but I think just the limitations of like physical devices. Like I'm guessing like CDs probably can't hold enough like game data, right?
Well, they're still selling AAA games on disc, aren't they?
I feel like even those like have like the same issue. Like so I remember like long time ago there was Final Fantasy which had like 2-part CDs
Yeah.
because they couldn't hold it in one
Yeah.
one CD itself, right? So I think like that's the same issue right now. Is like probably games can't be like held in one CD or like one cartridge. You don't think so? You don't think so? I mean, okay, maybe cartridge, no, because it's like a SD card,
but
right?
SD cards go
But
up,
CDs
SD
maybe.
cards goes up to like terabytes right now.
Terabyte, right?
And this is yeah. So I think Nintendo for this specific situation, Nintendo just
Yeah.
was trying to save money, to be honest. Probably. Yeah.
So
But the scam is,
Okay.
if it's digital, shouldn't we get a discount
yeah,
on digital games?
we definitely should, because there's like they don't have to do the shipping and all that
Yeah,
crap,
yeah.
right?
And then there's no
Yeah,
there's no physical cartridge, no casing, nothing. You just download.
yeah,
But
exactly.
There's literally, I don't think there's
Exactly.
ever like discounts on digital games. It's just normal price.
Oh, not at all. Yo, we should fight for discounts. Or do you think the devs get more money, or you think devs are still like, I've heard in the game industry devs are treated as shit.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Like they get like very little money, and like the deadlines are insane.
Yeah, I know. But the thing I want to fight back on is, you're saying like this can't hold too much. Like recently, Final Fantasy 16. Are you following that? That
Right.
game came out,
Yeah, okay.
and I'm pretty sure that
Yeah.
game came out on physical copies. But
Yeah.
I think initially the devs promised like no day one patch, but then they did have like a
Right.
small day one patch. But most of the game was on the disc, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So I think it's still possible, but I guess for smaller cartridges, maybe that's more of a problem.
Oh, interesting. I thought Final Fantasy was like insanely big, like 100 gigabytes kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it was. I'm pretty sure it was all on one disc. Yeah,
Right.
for PS5 or an Xbox. Yeah.
Holy, so Final Fantasy is 90 gigs. 90 gigs, and they put it on one disc. Yeah, obviously they definitely, if Sony can do it, I'm sure Nintendo could do it.
Yeah. So I guess what do you think what do you think people or like devs would have to do, or publishers would have to do to get people to buy? Well, publishers obviously don't want to do this, but what would you think have to change for
Yeah.
people to want to care about physical copies instead of digital?
Care about physical copies. I think they have to like lower their online presence with games.
Okay, they're
Because-
obviously doing that.
You know, there's like so much connectivity, right? Like for example, if Nintendo just says, yeah, we're not going to sell the we're not going to sell the physical copy, we're only going to sell digital, right? And people keep still buying, obviously Nintendo sees, oh, this works.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I
Right.
think it's just the convenience is just too good.
Exactly. I think that's the issue. Is convenience is so good, people just continue to keep at it.
Do you remember when do you ever have the experience as a kid opening up a physical copy of a game and like going through like the game manual?
Oh man, I used to remember just reading
Yeah.
every parts of the game manual just to find like little parts. Oh, can I do this? Can I
It's
do
kind of
that?
sad that we'll pretty much. I don't think they don't even sell. I don't even think like even physical copies now. I don't think they come with a game manual.
Yeah. No, I don't think they have a game manual anymore. I remember like even when I wouldn't play the game, I would just read the game manual just for fun.
There's this time where like my parents would like take away game consoles or whatever because they were playing too much. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
all I have left is
Yeah.
the game manual, and I would go through it.
Oh, I remember. I don't know if you ever had like. Now it's really easy. Like, I don't know if there's like cheat codes anymore. Really, to be honest, in games, right? Because there's like so much like anti-cheat stuff. But like back then, we had so many cheat codes and like ways to hack stuff. I don't know if you ever had like a binder of like printed cheat codes or like ways. Oh man, that was the best.
Yeah.
Yo, nostalgic
Like, for
times.
GTA is one of the games I remember the most.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. GTA, so many different cheat codes and stuff.
So that's like nostalgia stuff. I'm not sure if it's like, I don't feel like people care that much about that these days, but it's kind of sad that we don't have those anymore.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
gamers, this is a scam, okay? You guys need to fight back. We need physical copy
Yo.
of video games. Bring it back. Stop downloading your games.
Stand up for
Stand
it.
up, rise up.